So let's wrap it up. And with that, I would like to introduce Erasmia Dupenloup from Minalogic and Ola Svedin from Mobile Heights on stage. And maybe you would like to stand over there by that table? Yes? Okay, so it's been really an inspiring day. We have learned a lot from different perspectives, from both the Swedish side and the French side, and we have had some really, really great speakers. So a big thanks to all the speakers from Mobile Heights and Minalogic's side, of course. So I was just curious about Ola. What would your main takeaways be from today?
Oh, wow. I have many. First of all, to see so much knowledge about semiconductors in one room, I think that's that for me that's really something. I have some observations from today. I have some I picked up some things that I think are remarkable. So I made some notes here. First of all, Sarah, is there ST technology in this wireless charger? Do you know? Probably, because it's market leading, right? So it should be in here. I use this one to charge my phone because my battery sucks. But what a journey. We have gone from the macro level to kind of get an overview of the semiconductor industry, and we've been deep diving into electron level, in fact. With even an image of how the substrate, how the electrons are situated in the substrate to make FD-SOI work. But Erasma, what do you say? What would be your top level takeaway from today?
I'm very pleased to see that there are a lot of students in the audience, and I would like to convey a message to you. And please, as Jean-Christophe said, consider making a career in the semiconductor industry. And I can think of many reasons to do so.
It's fun.
It's fun. Good. And there are a lot of job openings.
And you get to meet all these interesting people, right?
Yes, of course. And it's a good way to be part of an exciting technological adventure. And it's also a good way to contribute to a smarter world, but also to a safer and greener world.
And can I comment on that, on job opportunities? Because I got the question actually from a civil servant from the Swedish government, and she asked me actually during the coffee break, "Are you okay with that? They are here, recruiting people from here." And I said, "I'm absolutely okay with that because we will get them back. We will recruit just as many." No, seriously, this is not a zero-sum game. So Europe needs to get expertise not only from within Europe, but from other parts of the world as well. And so that is one thing I think that we need to promote, that this is the best place to be. Europe is the best place to be for semiconductor development and in general. I saw this. I know nothing about the infrared technology basically, but this microbolometer technology I found very interesting. I noticed one of the images. It looked like people were naked in the background. Is that a feature of the technology, Patrick, or is that how does that work? No, but I was thinking. I know there are some nudist camps in France, so maybe I thought maybe it was there. I thought maybe it was taken there. Very interesting choice of field testing, I would say. And coming back to the beginning of the day when Professor Heine Linke he talked about our region here. So now I will promote a little bit our region here. Is that okay, Erasmia? But the fact that we have these two world-class leading so-called microscopes here in Lund. That is only the beginning with the spallation source and the Max 4 synchrotron. That will give us also some opportunity to attract top scientists here. That I picked up from Heiner's presentation here. Also very interesting that I had not really, taken to heart before today is that actually that 50% of the hardware, the microelectronic components, we can produce that or we can contribute that from Europe, even though we don't have the smallest process nodes when it comes to microprocessors and memory. We have a lot of industry here even today. So, Erasmia, anything else that you have picked up that you want to add here?
No, I think it's a good, synthesis. And maybe what we could wish is that there will be a lot of, cross-fertilization opportunities here.
Yes.
It's what we want, right? Yes.
Yeah. And I have actually, I thought the kits, the student kits with the STM32 stuff. I thought that was really interesting, and I would like to one. I like one myself, so I actually tried to Google that. I tried to find it and tried to buy it. Yes. So, but you need to fix that because I couldn't find it. And in the end, when I found it, it was only in French. And my French is far from excellent. I could make out what it was, but that's just a tip. Yeah. That's good. But we need to find it on the internet as well. We need to get it. So. No, but seriously, I'm half joking here, but I think it's so much interesting stuff. I mean, even PCM, I've heard about that technology for many years, and it's so fantastic to see that we actually have working components now. That's really something. Should I stop before everybody falls asleep, Molly? Yes, the ±1 millimeter. That's wonderful. 4 Ångström on the wafer, corresponding to a plane taking off in Grenoble, going all the way to Lund without deviating from the course more than 1 millimeter. That's planarity, I think. That's really something.
Yes, you may say one thing to the students if you present yourself first.
I'm Bo Hammarlund from Epiluvac, and we make equipment to do the material, semiconductor material for gallium nitride and silicon carbide. If I were a student today, I would go for gallium nitride. You have an excellent opportunity to do some real good stuff in advanced semiconductor material epitaxy. You have an opportunity to go into power electronics for automotive industry and other things. And you have the excellent opportunity to work with very high speed electronics, hemp structures, together with the people in Chalmers. So, and there are a few companies around here in Lund, yes, like Epinovatech and Hexagem, and I guess there are maybe some others as well. So that's my
Thank you very much, Bo Hammarlund. So anyone wants to speak to Bo Hammarlund, you can grab him afterwards, the one in the orange shirt. Yes. So I think it's a good idea. Maybe we should mention, of course, we do have a lot of Swedish companies here in Lund or in the region that are really experts in this field as well. And we will hear more from them tomorrow. We will have, would you stand up, Lars Tilly from Nordamps, if you might want to take the opportunity to speak to Lars already now. Lars is CEO of Nordamps in Lund. And we have Michael Egard from Akoner. You will have the opportunity to speak to Michael as well. Did I forget anyone from the Swedish side? No, I don't think so. Right, good.
I can just say that we are here, and for the
Okay, so this will be later on. There will be a competition between Jean-Christophe and François on one side and Lars and Michael on the other side. No, just kidding. And I think actually Ola Svedin is right in saying let's not compete. Let's join forces in Europe and try to attract the best talent from outside Europe to Europe. And we can do that together if we join forces. Okay, right. Did you want to add something, Ola? It looks like you want to say something.
I must mention the Beyond 5 project as well, because that's such a beautiful example of how much you can get done if you have all parts of the value chain represented in the project, working tightly together. Everybody that has worked with technology development knows that it's the iterations that take time, and you have to have the expertise in the same room, basically, to get those fast iterations. So that's key, and that's, I think, Beyond 5. That's a beautiful example of how that can be done on a pan-European level. I will be quiet now.
Yes. No, that's fine. So one conclusion from my side is, as I always say, there's nothing like bringing people together physically. Team meetings and other SMS contact or email contact, phone contact is fine, but you can achieve much more when it comes to cooperation if you actually meet in person. So that's why we are so happy that you are all here. And now, finally, I can see that you're beginning to be a bit tired. I didn't see anyone who fell asleep, so that's good. That's a great success of our speakers. I think we should thank you for this because it's been a long day. But now it's time for a break, and you can do whatever you like. And if you are living far from here, I can advise you the Grand Hotel bar inside here. You can rest and have a drink or something. And then we would like to welcome you all back at 7 o'clock. We will meet upstairs. For those who weren't here for lunch, it's the same. It's 2 stairs up in the Stora Salen, the big reception room. 7 o'clock, and I would also like to say a big thank you to the host for today, to Minalogic and Erasmia, to Ola from Mobile Heights, and a big thank you to Catherine Jury, who was our moderator but accidentally lost her voice to, what do you say? What did you say? To France, lost her voice to France. And of course, a big thank you to our co-organizers, STMicroelectronics, Soitec and Lynred. And I hope that we will see you all again tomorrow. And you should also know that some people were not here today and they will join tomorrow. So you will meet even more interesting people then. So I think that's all for now. So I'll see you tonight at 7. Thank you.